We're gonna walk it out. Duro Ricio Bully Camp. What's that word? Let's walk it out real quick. All right. We got a smoke of the night. We got a smoke of the night. Working dogs versus companion dogs, and how do they differ? How do they differ? This is something to talk about. This is going to be a good one right here. Now, Mac, CDC, what's that word?
What it do?
What's going on? What's going on? Was gone for a minute, but I'm back now.
Oh man, you know,
Yes,
you back
sir.
now. We glad to have you, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Glad to have you for sure. You know what I mean? Hey Q, what up, bro? What's going on? Nothing but respect and love, man. I got something for Tony whenever he get up in here today. Uh, but yeah, so the topic. What y'all think about the topic, man?
I don't know whoever made it. Is a smart man. You know, shout out to you for the
Let's
topic,
get
man.
yeah.
For sure.
It's a
It's
good
definitely
one,
a good.
right?
Yeah, definitely an informative topic.
Appreciate it, brother.
I think that a lot of people can build off of, learn something from, and maybe even get a question or two answered.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely
Yes,
agree, man.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Salute, salute.
So I wanted to hit it like this, man. Because
Mm.
the thing about it is, when you talk about working dogs, what's the first thing that you think of when you talk about working dogs?
Mac, you want to go?
First thing I think of is dog with a job, something that he do daily,
Right,
something that requires
right,
him, to
right.
to perform in a certain duty.
Sure.
Absolutely. So here we're gonna break down the real truths. You know what I'm saying, about these breeds and these different working dogs. You know what I'm saying, and all the fuss and the culture around them and everything. I want everybody to bring out something different, and I know all of us can, because we all got different views and we
Right.
all knowledgeable in different breeds. So you know what I'm saying. We also got to talk about lifestyle, right? Because every dog don't fit a certain person's lifestyle, and then people
Fact.
get the wrong idea about the breed because they couldn't handle it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about a little bit of that. Let's talk about that.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
I want to say my
Tony, what up, bro?
Tone Capone. You me go. Or you was gonna read that?
Um, I just like to salute. Hey, Tony, man, I got this for you, bro. Tony called them poor hustlers. That's what they are. Poor hustlers. I got that for you, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? That's
salute.
for the poor hustling dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, CDC. What you was gonna say?
Well, I want to say my outlook on it has expanded from when I first really like just was thinking about, oh, it's a dog that does probably like bite work or bite training.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
just things like that, just simple things like that. Doing protection training,
Hmm.
that's a working dog. I look at it. A lot of people portray that as that, but it's a big, big, big way to look at what a working dog is. I mean, retrievers,
Hmm.
it's a working dog, of course. Some people say
Hmm.
a hard keep if you don't do the right things with it. These dogs that save people, in the water, the Newfoundlands.
Right.
That's a working dog. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, service dogs. It's a working dog. It's a job. Like Neil Max said, it's a job. It's a
Yep.
duty. Something the dog has had to go through training for, or even naturally is doing it. But it's work. It's a job. It's something that taxes the dog. It makes the dog use his brain or use his mind when doing it. Activity really, you could some activity you could say is work.
Right.
So it's a big way to look at. It's a big outlook on it. You don't have to dumb it down to just protection training.
No. No.
I think a lot of people.
And a lot of people get that misconstrued, bro. And the reason is because a lot of people go off of what they see. That's the problem. It's about what they see. Everybody sees the protection, the bite suit, and you get what I call you get the smoke and mirror effect.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, even a
So
dog that's barking and scare somebody away. That's work. That's the dog's job. That's what he's here for. If that's what you got him for,
right,
that's
right,
work. He's working. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to
right.
be here. And I know you're not supposed to be here. I'm barking and scaring you away, or I'm shaking the whole house up, gonna get you up
Right.
out of here. You know,
Hmm.
that's work. So it doesn't even have to include the bite in most instances. It that's what's desired more is a bark that turns a person around.
Right. And that's a fact. So just like you just said, so when we talking about working dog, right? We talking about a job, okay? And what that job can be, it could be sports, right? Guarding, right? Herding, protection, of course, and retrieving, like hunting, right? So when you think about all of those things, why is only protection the first thing a person talk about?
I say it sells in some cases. Some people say, "Oh, it's a big scary dog." They
Hmm.
doing with the parents. They doing bite training, or they biting the sleeve and
Hmm.
shaking the man up and everything. Oh my god!
Hmm.
I think I want one of those. I want
Right.
my uncle down the street. I want him to see this and be, man, you got a big scary dog. That's what it is. It's like a people want to I was gonna say with the turn. I mean, people want to show who got the biggest dick. You know what I mean? That's kind of what, and some people use that as a way to do it. Getting a
Well, a protection dog stays alert 24 hours.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
you're right. Some people don't
So
even
I
want a protection dog.
I think that's why I guess the protection has such a standard when it comes to the working dog, because it actually is on alert 24 hours. After you get it to a certain level, it's never not doing its job, if you think about it.
So, like the brother Tony said, trendy and people think it's easy and anybody can do,
Yeah,
right? And I think that's the problem when it comes down to social media. Like I always say, we see what social media has done to the dog community, right?
yeah,
Because people fall for the oohs and the ahs, right? And not really know your knowledge behind the breeds, right? So I say all that and I say it like this: like when you think about the Belgian Malinois, right? What's the first thing you think about when you think about that dog?
police dog, military dog, uh,
Hmm.
protection work, bite work, stuff like
Speed
that.
and agility,
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. Now, when you think about the German Shepherd, what you think about?
intelligence.
America. That's like America's dog. It's a German Shepherd.
Hmm.
It's a it's like the ideal family protector. That's what it's been portrayed as for like years now. Shoot,
Right.
probably before you and Neil Mack was born, still it was probably being promoted as that or just began to.
Yeah. Well, we would call the German Shepherd what? Because I mean, it's German Shepherds in the police academy. It's German Shepherds, the service dog. So we'll call that like a versatile type of worker. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's like, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because it has a certain range to it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what that dog brings to the table. Now, when you get to a mastiff like a Cane Corso and let's say a Rottweiler, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What do you think about their work? What do you think about their purposes?
They're supposed to scare away intruders and people, and
Right,
some say man stoppers. Not to be a
right.
nerd, not to be a nerd to correct you, but
Hmm.
the Rottweiler is a molosser. It's not a mastiff. It's a part. It's like a part of the mastiff group, but it's like a cousin to the
It's a bully
mastiff.
breed. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a complete mastiff, but it's a molosser. Yeah,
But what I'm saying is the Cane Corso and the Rottweiler would be in that category of the natural guardian,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
If you got one of those dogs, if you got a Cane Corso, you take it off leash, it's not going to go that far from you and your family. It's going to come right back. It's going to circle around y'all. You know what
right.
I'm saying? It has that instinct. Same with the Cane, the Rottweiler, the Presser. The Presser will do that too. Those dogs is like natural guardian dogs.
Yeah,
You don't have to train them to do that. They're going to automatically do that, which make that better. You know what I'm saying? For certain families or certain people. You know what I'm saying? Um, but then when you get into those herder dogs, what's a good herder dog?
Australian Shepherd,
Yeah,
Collie.
shepherds.
Yep.
I mean, the Malinois
Yep.
was used as a herder before it was popularized as a protection dog. German
Right.
Shepherd too. I mean, it's in
That's
the
good.
name. You know, Belgian Shepherd.
Don't
Yeah,
don't forget the border collie now.
yeah. I said the Collie. I think I said it a little
Oh,
low,
you
but yeah, Collie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
classic.
Okay. So when we think about these things, when we think about these dog breeds, and say breeders have these dogs, right? Breeders have these dogs. You know, they trying to sell them, trying to pitch them off a certain way. Okay. As a consumer, I want you guys to put yourself in a consumer position, not a breeder position, right? So, say you was trying to buy one of these breeds that we just said. What's some of the questions you would ask the breeder?
When buying one of those breeds you just stated,
Blood, what up, blood? Yeah.
um, okay. I mean, what is your line consist of? Well, you know, what, Matt, go ahead. I don't want to.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, finish.
All right. Feel like I'm just talking over people. Yeah, I'd say what are you breeding for? What is your line consist of? What was your main focus? Did you want a family guardian or family protector or dog that could go out in the field and work and then come home and be with the kids?
Yes.
Uh, what health problems have you faced or ran into? How have you gotten around them? Are you still working to get around them or breed out of it?
Mm-hmm.
How big is this dog gonna get? What are the things I need to do to give this dog a good quality of life? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
are there any supplements or anything? How do I need to feed it? What are there any supplements you give your dogs to help them thrive and live better? Um,
Okay.
how long do your dogs live?
Mm-hmm.
What's the lifespan on them?
Mm-hmm.
What's some things I can avoid or do to make sure I don't cause hip dysplasia because it's an environmental thing
Mm-hmm.
mostly. And I mean, yeah, really just how do I care for this dog to the best of my ability? And what have you done that was beneficial to the dogs? That's
Mm-hmm.
really it.
I
Man,
like
I ain't
that,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first got my pit bull, All I wanted to know is, bruh, is this a real pit bull? Is this? I need to know, is this mix? I want to know this 100%. Because about 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago, it was hard to find a 100% pit bull around here. Everything
Mm,
was mixed. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in the face, right? So
mm,
at that time, I was just looking for a real pit bull.
got you. Got you.
Now it done changed over time with education,
Hmm.
but that was my first initial as a consumer.
Now, I want to double back a little bit, right? Because CDC, you gave some great key points, bro. And this is what Canine Chronicles is all about. It's about breaking down, dissecting, and also giving game and different knowledge that no one else is thinking about or gonna give, right? So when you think about it, right, like you said, you asked some great questions, but you didn't ask that those dogs need training and how they need training, or they daily stimulation, or you know what I'm saying, what they need. You know what I'm saying? Because now I say this because, right? Some breeds, as we know, like we talk about the American Pit Bull Terrier, we talk about the Malinois, we talking about the German Shepherd, the Rottweiler, the Cane Corso, the Border Collie, the Great Pyrenees, uh, what we said, Husky, all these breeds that we're bringing to the table. But when those dogs get bored, they can be destructive, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
So
a fact.
so if the breeder doesn't bring that to your attention, do you think that that breeder setting up that puppy up to fail?
Ooh, hold on. You said if he doesn't do protection?
No, I said so. If the breeder don't explain like the needs and the training
Okay.
and the stimulation for the
Yeah.
dog, I said, would the breeder then fail that puppy if he just was to sell it to you without giving that knowledge that he should give, that responsible knowledge?
In
I,
2025, yes, sir.
yeah.
You could have
Yeah.
got away with that a while back, but today you need to educate, or you will be responsible for any black backlash because of social media. All it takes is a post.
Yeah.
Right.
But there, I mean, it depends. I'm gonna say this. I'm not glorifying it by no means. It depends on
Mm-hmm.
the person. It depends on the person too. If they don't inform you on, like I said, I did say it, but I didn't say it at the same time. I said, "What is the best way to get this dog a good quality of life, and how can I take care of this dog to the best of my ability?" And I think training and knowing what to stimulate this dog or how to stimulate this dog with comes with that. But like you said, I should have said it to say it and not kind of walk around it to say it. But
Right.
a lot of people don't. I think there's people out there that don't. To this day, they want to just sell you a dog. You know, like Unc just want the money. You know, at
Right.
the end of the day, some people just want that bread and they won't tell you. They'll just let you walk into this dog and then you get that puppy, and then 2 years later, he running the house.
Mm-hmm.
He eating your meatloaf off your plate and all that. I mean, it like people won't tell you. They'll just sell you this dog and tell, oh yeah, they'll rush you out the door. Oh yeah, come on, get me. I got somewhere to be. Just give him a
Mm-hmm.
little food. And I did his first 2 week shots. He might be all right. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they'll
Yep.
walk you right out the door after giving you the dog, and they get your money.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the reason why. See, CDC. The reason why I said that is because a lot of breeders will not tell you that. They're not gonna tell you what you should know about the dog. Yellow, what up, my brother? What up, brother? You know what I'm saying? They're not going to tell you about that because then it, like you said, Unc just want the money. It comes, it's just about the bread. It's not about, let me tell you about this or how the puppy can thrive with you in your yard or your program if you have one, or your pet home if that's what you know, looking to get. But at the same time, you got to think about it, bro. You got to think about it, right? Like, think about it. Like, if you was buying a dog and you had no knowledge, you would want that person to tell you about the daily stimulation. What can I do? Like, you know what I'm saying, for this breed. Now, there's certain breeds that I just mentioned that cannot be around younger kids. Okay? Is you gonna tell the consumer that a border collie or husky doesn't like kids under 11? They see them as prey. You
No,
know
they're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
go out the door. Yeah, they're gonna walk out the door. Oh
Exactly.
no, this is a dog for me. I'm sorry. Thank you for your time. Yeah, they're gonna walk right out the door, and
Exactly.
that's not what people want. They want their time and money for their hobby. I mean, you like
Mm-hmm.
even when you're breeding, I feel as though it's a hobby to begin with. You may have the goal of I want this to become a business, but when you start out, it's a
Mm-hmm.
hobby. You're not gonna see a return on it immediately.
Right. Right. But why do people think that you are?
YouTube, YouTube, images being sold, lies being told. Um,
Mm-hmm.
until the story unfolds. It's a lot of people that don't get called out that probably should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's why everybody uh got bullies and puppies they can't get off, or they've been had them for the past 5 to 6 years. They got dogs they couldn't get off
Mm-hmm.
because they thought it was just gonna be everything it was. It wasn't. I didn't see it. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
see people give dogs away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gotta breed them. I
Right.
didn't see it. I didn't see people give dogs
Right.
away for free, or oh yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just want to put back whenever you breed it. Just to get the dog out the house.
Right.
And they thought it was,
Right. And
yeah, I got these dogs. And I can do whatever with it. I'm gonna make my money back, and then some.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you got 4 puppies. They getting bigger by the day, eating up everything. Yeah, you see
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook or something, they get a dog away.
Yep.
That's how it go.
And that's good job, bro. Real good job, bro. The reason why I'm so glad that you said that is because that's why so many dogs go into shelters because people just want to get rid of them. I need it off my yard. I need it out my house. I don't understand it. I don't have time. I don't know how to train. I wasn't told it was going to be like this. It was cute as a puppy, but I do not know what I'm doing. So therefore, it's the dog fault. The dog got to go,
Yeah.
right? And
Hmm.
it's not fair.
No.
But that's when you, as a breeder, and this is why breeders get bad rep because there's no care in it, right? It's just about the money. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be care to where that dog is going and why it's going there. And that's not hard to do. To do your homework, to rehome a dog, or to, you know what I'm saying, write up a contract, a simple and plain, and say, hey, like, listen, bro, this dog is not to be around kids. Like AQ said, I would never leave my kids alone with my dogs at all. And I'm sure his dogs, they're American Pit Bull Terriers. I'm sure they're great with kids.
Right.
But at the same time, bro, he said, none of that. That's a responsible breeder.
It's unwarranted. I mean, it's not. Why would you? I mean, it's like it's unpredictable. Your kid might do something, the dog might do something. You don't know. But I think
Mm-hmm.
it sacrifices with not with leaving your kids around the dog. I mean, it is if you do it and you feel like you just gave your kid up at that point. If something does happen, that wasn't smart to do. You should never do that. I think even if no matter how much you trust a dog. But not to
Yeah.
sound hard, not to sound harsh or anything. But
Mm-hmm.
it sacrifices with breeding. You may do a breeding, and then you got
Mm-hmm.
those dogs, or and
Mm-hmm.
then You can't sell. You just can't sell them. Or even if you do, you get them and they all sick or something, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
get rid of them. Like I was on the phone with somebody, this breeder, shout out Mr. Muhammad at my Zion Kennel. We was on the phone. He said he had to get rid
Mm-hmm.
of his whole yard, entire yard. Had to re up on dogs because he had a judge come out. None of his dogs was they fit. They didn't fit the confirmation for a Rottweiler. They nothing. Dogs with teeth was missing, and they couldn't be a part of the federation that he was in with teeth missing. So he got rid of his entire yard after that judge came out there and said none of your dogs fit the. They would not be able to show. So it's sacrifices when you like. It's a real commitment to being a dog breeder,
Yes.
especially on
Yeah,
a high
the
scale.
commitment come in and spending the bread, like you just said. I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that because I really believe the ones that are successful are the ones that really put the money up to get a good start. Even if they
Mm-hmm.
had to start over, they know that they needed to get real dogs to start with.
I see. I think it's that, Mac. But I think you gotta have that love, bro. Like you gotta have that love. You gotta want to do it, right? And you gotta want to take risks, and you gotta want to do it because you actually love that breed that you're working with, or you love those dogs that you had. If there's no love involved, then yeah, it's whatever. I don't care where it goes. I don't care what happens to it. I'm not keeping up with it. I don't need updates on it. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Then that high level of care don't come. Like he just said, the Rottweiler missing teeth. Why? If you didn't want the dogs, then why did you breed them?
No, I feel you on that, but coming from a business or a money standpoint, most people get what they got to work with, and then the fad moves along.
Okay.
So now they kind of stuck with what they
So
got because
so
it take 2 years for the female, and by that time, this short extent.
so hear me out, my brother. Hear me out when I say this, right? So when you think about it this way, right? You say to yourself, you say, okay, now does it okay, does it matter to you guys how much you spent on a dog? Does it matter to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much, if you were starting a kennel, how much would you spend on one dog?
Mm.
Um, I would spend the market value.
All right, so give me a number. Give me a number.
So if bullies are going for 35 to 55, I'm looking to spend around that.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. CDC, you love Borbles. How much
hmm
would you spend on a Borble?
I had a conversation with somebody
Mm-hmm.
that's in the dogs. He's way older than me, but
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we was talking about it. Not the kind. I'm on topic, but I'm kind of I'm not shifting off. But he was like, yeah, I'll just get a little dog for 500, and then whatever I don't like with it, I'll breed out of it. But I said, why don't you
Okay,
just save up your money and go and get the best of
right.
what you want instead of having to. You gonna end up probably spending more money trying to breed out of everything that you didn't want in the dog that you spent $500 on when you could have went and spent that 35 to 6,500. And that's what I probably willing to spend 35 to 6,500, especially with the Borbles. They kind of are at a pricier range. But like me and you talk all the time,
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to people that I know I probably want to get one from just off the fact of what the work they've done. And I talk to them, I interview them. We sit on the phone and talk about their program and whatnot. So this is not a unplanned uh purchase. This is something that I really put time into and look into before I even think about doing
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm still looking. I'm not selling just on those two people. I'm gonna keep looking and just see what other people say, how the market looks, and how these other buyers, breeders are marketing
Mm-hmm.
their dogs and what they're doing with them and asking for these prices at 35 to 65. Some people getting 7,500 for these dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So 35 to
Okay.
6,500 would probably be my range.
Okay. So 30. So it's basically the same because what Max said is what you said.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, if you willing to spend that on a dog, you have to be willing to put in the work with the dog. Okay. So you gotta be willing to vaccinate them. You know what I'm saying? Feed them good. All of those things. I know a breeder that only recommends that his dogs, when he sell a puppy, he only recommends that that dog get high quality food. If a
Mm,
person say I can't afford that, he says then you're not getting my dog.
mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So I say that to say, if you're gonna spend that amount of money on a dog, then you should spend that amount of money on a high level of care on the dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
So now
not just
you.
going to go get.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I would just say, I mean, really, basically, you gotta be willing to lose the 6,500 if you spend 6,500 on the dog. You gotta be willing to lose it.
Uh huh.
And I would say feeding and care is not losing it; it's maintaining and making sure your dog is well cared for. But it's not some. I mean, it's an investment, but I think you kind of get where I'm going with it. It's not like you
I
have to
do.
be willing to give that up. Also,
Uh huh. I do.
yeah, a lot of people, oh no, 6,500, I'm make me another 6,500. Bro, you're
Yeah.
gonna lose another 6,500 before I feel like before you make that 6,500 back.
Absolutely. That's the problem, though. But that's what I was saying yesterday's episode on Doro Lounge. I was saying that, a lot of times you're going to be in a hole. You're going to be, what I'm saying, what you get on the dog, you're going to really put it right back into the camp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not really going to get rich off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? So, huh?
no, you're not at all. No.
Yeah. Let me double down on the chat because the chat was cooking for a minute. Chat, I ain't forget about y'all, chat. We here for y'all. I ain't forget about y'all. So first, Yella said that he said I had a blue bully that didn't like small children. I had to rehome him. And then he said, I'm gonna come back, Tony. He said I included that specific detail in the ad, and you should have seen how many people with small children contacted me about getting that dog. His name was Ice. But see, that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just see the puppy. That's what I'm saying. That's how they end up in the shelter. That's why it's good to know who got your dogs and where they're going to and what type of people you're dealing with. Now, you can't prevent everything for every dog that you sell. You know what I'm saying? But getting people information, seeing what they about, filling them out. If they just want it because they just like, oh man, I seen the ad, it got, you know, razor edge golly blood. I always wanted that. They blue nose pits or whatever people talking about. And that's all they want. Oh, you got papers, that's all they care about. I'm not selling the dog to that person. Just because they seen the name on the paperwork. And I said, oh, this got DDK9 blood. You're not getting a puppy just because you want that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to get a puppy because you want a puppy and you're looking to give that puppy high level of care. You're gonna love that puppy. That's gonna be your family member, even if you breed it. That's gonna be your family member though. You're gonna love it. You ain't gonna breed it and then you breed it 4 times and she's done. And then you on Instagram talking about I got a female for rehome, pet home only for free. No, no, no.
Yeah.
No, not doing
So
it. Not doing it. What you say?
I say yes, sir. No lies. No lies. I see no lies here.
Nah. You
That's
know what I'm
one thing.
saying?
This channel ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing I
Definitely
appreciate.
Mm.
not.
That's what I appreciate about Duro Ricio Bully Camp. Ain't no lies told. We're gonna give it how it is.
Yo,
But
man, I appreciate
some
that.
channel, yeah, no problem, bro. Some channels, oh, I got money, y'all gonna listen. That's just how they play. I got money, y'all gonna listen, bro. What's that got to do with anything? We talking about these dogs, I hate that. Or they even do. I'm not gonna go there tonight. We go there.
Yo, man, I love this dude, man. This is my little brother, man. I love this dude, man. This dude is he a soldier, man. And you know what I'm saying? When you friends, man, you gotta have soldiers. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta have people that's gonna back you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's I'm the way he is with me, I'm the same way with him. You know what I'm saying? I push him, be like, when your next show, bro. Y'all know if y'all listen, y'all know that I always say if y'all talk about mastiffs, if y'all bring that up, y'all know I always say check out CDC Concepts because he do with a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit of something, but he specializes in those breeds, so he can give it to you how you want it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, bro. And I want to give the flowers to all my panel members. I want to give the flowers to now Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac a soldier. You know what I mean? Mac said something backstage to me that was like, yo, bro, for real. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yella, man, that's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all my brothers, but you know what I'm saying? Yella, that's my man, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, for real. Now, I'm not saying y'all not my mans, but I'm just saying that's my man. You know what I'm saying? He hit me, man, and you know what I'm saying? And he hit me, he checked up on me, bro, and I appreciated that, you know what I'm saying? And all y'all did. I already said this already, but I want to say I appreciate that because you don't find a group of real men that, you know what I'm saying, really care about each other and really bang with each other. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to GR82 in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to GR. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother too. You know what I mean? CDC, my little brother, Nell Mac. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and I got two brothers. You know what I mean? Yella and GR80, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We all over here cooking and we gonna get the truth, man. Now Mac got his podcast coming. He got his channel, his content coming soon. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fight GR on coming back. You know what I'm saying, to YouTube and do what he got to do and show those dolls again. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do that because we all about to. I'm not gonna say it because everybody else gonna try to do it, but you know, we gonna try to do something
Yeah.
and bring it all together and tie it up. But back to the show, man. Back to the show. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you saying that to me, little bro.
For sure, bro. You already know.
Uh, Tony said I feel that a responsible parent outranks a responsible breeder 100. I agree with you, bro. I definitely agree because the thing is, a responsible parent is a person that you're gonna be protective of your child before you bring any dog into your home. You're gonna ask that question, like how is it with cats or how is it with children? And I say that because most of the time a woman has a cat. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna ask that. Now, if you got a dog, if you got breeds with high prey drive, you might say, you know, you might not want to do that unless the cat is just going to stay in the room or the cat just going, you know, be in the, I don't know, in a whole separate area of the house. Then I get it. But, you know, if you got dogs that really get active, really get busy, you might not want that. But you probably want to let her know that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. For sure. And Tony said, don't matter if it's a poodle, chihuahua, if you depending on the companion dog label, you a sad parent. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing though. But I see the reason why I said working dog versus companion dog, Tony, is for a reason. Hold on, stay tuned, bro. We're gonna come back to what you said. But I like that. But hold on. They should, Tony, but always have to turn certain people away. For sure. You do. Missing teeth shows bad bone in the dog. GR80. That's a fact, bro. The love for that dog can turn into kennel blindness too. Remember that, bro. See, I don't know if I understand that, GR. Now, I understand where kennel blindness come from because you love that dog too much, you like, man, I gotta run this with everything new that I got, or I gotta run this to every female in the yard, and that becomes that kennel blindness. But at the same time, man, if you got love for that dog, most of the time you're gonna try to do what's best for that dog. You know what I mean? Especially if you spend some bread on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Oh, let me say this
Man,
right
the
quick.
chat is cooking, man. Go ahead, bro.
Some
You say
breeds
whatever.
some breeds are prone to losing teeth at a certain age. So like the Presa Canario is a good
Hmm.
example. They do sometimes lose their teeth, not right away, but at a certain age. Once they hit a certain age, them teeth will fall out. That's something just to throw out there.
Okay.
Your dog teeth fall out. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a problem, but it's a commodity as well, though. So it's not something
Right.
like regular.
Right. I agree, man. I definitely agree. Tony said, I call it strip club money. Once it hit the floor, it's gone. Well, yeah, that's money, period, nowadays, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything is high. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like by the time you get your paycheck or you get anything, man, you know what I'm saying? It's strip club money. It's gone. You know, you pay those bills, pay those vet bills, whatever you got going. You know what I'm saying? You turn around. You know what I mean? You said, man, I just spent $1,000 out of my check. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gone, and that's just how it is nowadays, and how it stand right now. We just gonna be honest, man. Like I said yesterday, we ain't rich. We ain't make it yet. We ain't gonna act like it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's most people human nature to think it won't happen to me. It is, bro. Did you hear about that girl that got mauled by the pit bull? She was 32 years old. She said she had adopted the dog, I think. And when she adopted the dog had, I think he had chewed her up for like an hour or something like that. And it was crazy because she had got the dog for protection, but the dog ended up taking her out, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't mess with those types of breeds sometimes because
Man,
another breed wouldn't have done that. It's not gonna concentrate on keep
they
biting.
said it was a pit bull, but I don't think it was a pit bull.
It don't matter. What I'm saying is it, that terrier is prone to once it gets in the red, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna
Hmm.
keep attacking. It's gonna keep biting. Unlike a poodle or any other breed. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was to get mad, it'll be like over with within seconds. It's not
I'll be
gonna
right
keep
back,
the
y'all.
attack.
No problem, bro.
And that's why the pit bull got a bad name because it keeps the attack.
See, bro, I kind of think a little bit differently. Like, I think it'd be like mixes that be doing that, bro. I just never had a pit bull turn on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with pit bulls.
You can be
You know what I'm
right, but
saying?
the thing is, as long as it looks like that, and none of the other breeds look like that, then they're gonna label it that.
Right. And I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's when it becomes unfair though. Because the American Pit Bull Terrier loves his family, bro. It's a loyal breed. You know what I'm saying? It be those other dogs, those mixed dogs.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
even
saying?
though even though the pit bull terrier loves his family, even though the pit bull terrier is bred not to be human aggressive, the point I'm making, once that dog gets in the red, it's like no other dog. That's the point I'm making.
I don't know though, bro. Because any dog could be like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
man, no, you
what?
can't. You can't. Rottweilers, pit bulls,
Bro,
those types of dogs.
border collies have mauled
Yeah,
children.
yeah,
And
yeah.
once they got
That's what I'm.
going, they went going. I mean, it's an animal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like you, for a woman, is rather to be safe with a breed that won't keep the attack going. I agree with you on that. I'm just saying any kind of
I see.
terrier dog, you know, you might have your hands full if you hit that dog and it don't agree with you hitting them.
I hear that. Yella said the sad reality is people do follow and listen to people because of their material possessions. Hey man, I don't understand that, bro. Um, I really don't understand that. For me, like me personally, bro. Just because you got things, how do you? Yeah, Dalmatians is aggressive, bro. Um, how do you therefore um only want to listen to somebody because of what they have, quote unquote? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't because they got a 100,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying on YouTube doesn't make don't make them no better than nobody else podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta stop that, bro. In the dog community, like we gotta really like come together and we gotta support one another. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta learn to respect other people's opinions.
No,
You know what
that's
I'm
right.
saying? That's one thing I learned for myself. Because a person opinion is a person opinion, right? If it's not facts, then we let that roll off. We don't even let that stick. We're not hearing that because that's not facts, right? But when a person have facts and we like, whoa, that makes sense. And whether we Google it or we know it and we like, yo, this person is speaking the real, then therefore we're gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm going back and listen because what they said was real. I know they know what they talking about because I got that type of dog or whatever the case is, and I experienced that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about for the most part. And I don't understand how people just want to just do that because of that. That I mean, things don't make a person no better than another person. Whether those things is just subscribers or followers or money or cars or jewelry or whatever it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's what people bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? But it's just brotherhood with me. So I could never be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I cheer all y'all on. You know what I'm saying? All my brothers. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm under all y'all stuff more than y'all under y'all stuff. you know what I'm saying? Y'all just posted it. You know what I mean? Yellow, am I lying? AQ, am I lying? You know what I mean, CDC, am I lying? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you showed me. I think I text you one day. You was like, "Oh no, I already seen it." Yeah, I just like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you be on
yeah.
it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. It's about that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yellow,
So it's
you ain't
about
lying.
like I ain't trying to be just the big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be. I'm trying for us. I want us to be the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, the panel, the panel members that ain't on tonight, whatever. I want us to be the big dogs. Not just me. You know what I'm saying? I got that real 80s drug dealer thing about me that I want everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one thing about me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do, how we can elevate together, we're stronger because we all know different things. Like Tony taught us last night about the American Rabbit Association, Breeder Association. I thought he was trolling, right? I'm like, man, he talking about breeding rabbits like this, right? But it's real talk. Now that's something that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So that type of thing brings that type of awareness to um yo, this bull CDC is so true. You know what I mean? Bring that awareness to everybody, man. I'm going back to the chat, man.
Yellow one not
CC.
lying, bro.
Uh,
Lying. Content,
Hold on. What yellow one said?
talking points, interviews. Mm. You
Hold
heard that
on.
one.
Oh,
Your
I got so
interview.
many comments, y'all.
Stole a whole
Hold on. I
interview,
got so many comments. Hold on. I'm behind. Hold on.
man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. Let me catch up. You said I'm drunk. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, bro.
Got to take care of them regardless of how they turn out for sure. That's a fact. GR. Dang, that's sad. Tony, man. That's a myth started in the 80s. Pit bulls would turn on you. Uh, hey, that's what I'm saying. I'd never seen that. But Mac said he did. You know what I mean? Um, Huskies too. Yeah. Huskies will. Dalmatians, yeah. Chihuahuas, yes. Chihuahuas will turn on you. They bite the moo. Pit bulls will defend their family and their stuff too. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Then the bigger channels be stealing, talking about points from smaller platforms. It's nothing for some to
Mhm.
take what spoke on for 10 seconds, turn to a 10-minute video content. Oh, now, hey,
Mm.
remember when I used to say that? Y'all used to say, hey, man, Doro, you tripping, man. Remember y'all used to say that, man? Huh?
Facts.
Remember y'all used to say that? Remember y'all was saying, oh, man, I don't know, huh?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember.
Now y'all hear me.
I hear you now. Yeah.
Man, let's walk it out, man.
Man, let's go.
Walk it out, man. Walk it out, man. Yeah. 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 I gotta walk it out on that one, bro. You gotta walk it out on that one. Cause I told you, bro. I told you. I told you muscle shirt, didn't I? Didn't I tell you muscle shirt?
Didn't I? Hey, y'all ain't gonna be able to keep up, man. It's
Yeah.
about to get exciting.
Yeah, you did. You did, man.
I told you about muscle shirt, bro. I told you.
You
I
did.
told you because I know what I said out my mouth. I'm telling you, y'all wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was listening, but y'all wasn't listening. So when I said that, John, y'all like, man, don't road trip, man. He always thinking somebody stealing something, man. Now it happened to y'all. Now y'all like, yo, hold on, man. They stealing from smaller channels. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Yella. I mean, stole a whole interview.
Yeah.
How you steal a whole interview though? That's I ain't tripping though. I bounce right back though. Ain't nothing to
Yeah.
a real genuine person. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always figure it out. But yeah, yeah, it's happening for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, what you say, muscle shirt?
Yep.
Then Mister Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy.
it's another one too.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know.
This
You
dude
know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah.
is crazy.
Yes. 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 Ain't ain't never going ain't going to ever stop if you pop up with the Ferrari on screen talking dollars. 100 people going to be in the chat. Oh yeah, for real. You ain't lying, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. They'll be all on it. Oh man, what Doro got going on? What CDC got going on? Now they gonna want to be down.
I ain't mad at how the
I
world
want to
works.
be down. That's what that's gonna be.
Hey, you gotta go with the motion.
That's a fact. Appreciate the good connections you make. I do, bro. I appreciate yo, man. The thing is, bro, I appreciate everybody that give me a chance and give me a listen, bro. Because I do have a lot of knowledge and things to say. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the people. I appreciate you, Tony, for real. You come and check out the show, AQ. Everybody come, Blood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to come on the panel, everybody be in the chat, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that listen and don't never say nothing. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, buddy.
I got a troll, CDC. I wanna be down. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
Yeah, Mr.
For
Peanut. Yeah, Yella. It's Mr. Peanut. You know, it look like he been in the air fryer too long. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Mm.
Muscle shirt, yeah. Get you a muscle shirt.
Man.
Yeah.
Bro. Bro.
Hey man, I love to have fun, man.
Get you a muscle shirt. It's
Yo,
crazy.
I really think people come to our show, man, because I'm crazy. I feel like people be like, yo, that dude is
Probably.
funny
She
is
just
I
a
don't know
crazy
what.
nigga.
But I was a class clown, bro. I got all my work done and I was a class clown. Like I get my work done before the other kids. And I'd be a class clown. They'd kick
You know,
me
I
out.
was just in there playing.
One
Yeah.
teacher said, there's the door. One teacher said, there's the door. You need to take it. I looked at it, I said, well, where do you want me to take it? She was like, you know what? You're getting suspended, sir. I'm
Hey,
like, yo, she was mad at my sarcasm. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, man. Most
Hey,
people,
yo,
what you say?
and
Yo,
check this
what's
out
up, bro?
too.
For
And
sure.
for anybody that say that we the type of podcast that run our mouth, but we don't show dogs or we don't have dogs. Well, by this fall, we'll pull the trigger. We gonna show and tell. We gonna show what you been asking for. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what you got to say next after that.
I mean, well, it's time to get busy, you know? Facts.
man.
Facts.
You know, I don't. You know, when people say something like that, you ain't got no dog. I don't need to be tripping because I can go get a
Bro,
person that know 10 times more if I don't myself. I know. I don't know everything, but I know something. So, you know, they're like, man,
bro,
you ain't got no dog, bro. I know. Come on now. Like I've been doing this for a little minute. This what we 8 months in now. Like I don't need my flowers, but you got to give me a little something. Like, and not to toot my horn. I don't even where my soundboard when I need it. But not to toot my own horn. Come on, 8 months in, not even 8 months in, not even a year. 400 subscribers, 100K views. Like come and it's quality. I ain't lied to nobody to get it. Ain't nobody paid me no money to put their dog on and lie about it for
I
me.
mean, well, it's time to get busy, you know?
Like this just this is just me. Like I don't have to do all the extra stuff. This is a hobby to me, but I'm doing it to the best of my ability, and I'm only gonna keep getting better with it.
And you're doing a good job at it, though, bro.
And then once I get that dog, then it's really over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I appreciate you, Darrell.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's clean because you ain't got no motive.
No, a
No,
lot of people got motives.
no,
Or when they get that money,
no.
man, Toby, it turned into Toby. When somebody weigh that money in their face, it turned into Toby.
But see, I'm so real, though. I'm so real. I was speaking to the AKC behind the scenes, and I think I told GR, Mac, and Yella this when we was backstage one show. And I was saying like I was trying to get sponsored by the AKC because actually this is the thing, bro. You never know who's listening, right? When we did that show and we was talking about genetics, we was talking about the uppercase B's and the lowercase B's and the uppercase B and the lowercase B, right? We was talking about genetics and how that happens when breeding and the traits and the colors that you get, all of that. Don't you know they invited me, bro? Because I tweet off my Twitter. Don't you know they invited me to a webinar with a private doctor that I had put on my story? Like, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So it's things like that. It's things like that. I'm totally different than what other people trying to do. We all trying to run a business. We ain't got no time for no foolishness. We ain't got
right.
no time for dog people to be coming to our places. You know what I'm saying? Thinking we fighting dogs. We don't got time for none of that stuff. We making moves over here, baby. We making real moves. You know what I'm saying? We making real moves. And there's no motive with me. I don't have to. My man just started doing YouTube and I fall off. I know I fall off. Things happen in my life, things that, you know what I'm saying, I can't control, and I focus on that thing. Of course I want to do my vlogs. Of course I want to do my shows. But there's other things that's important. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man,
saying?
because we
So I
focus
can't
on living, man.
exactly. So I can't just be like that. My man got more views than me. He got 100,000. I don't have 100,000, and that's okay with me. And I've been doing it for a while, and that's okay with me because you know what? We gonna run them thrones up, and we gonna do that joint together. If I'm on, he on. I have
Yes,
more
sir.
subscribers than him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
Yeah.
on, he on. When he on, I'm on. When I'm on, Mac on. When Mac on, Yellow on. When Tony on. GR on, AQ on. You know what I'm saying? This is how
Fact.
we coming. Yellow on. This is how we coming, bro. Like, there's no need for the hate or no need for the nonsense. When people talk to me and talk about yo ain't got no dogs, you out your mind if you think that. That's fine. I don't show everything. I'm not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I don't show everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But real people that know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta put a facade up for YouTube or Instagram or none of that stuff. I don't have to do that. I've been a man my whole life, bro. I was popular my whole life. What I need to do that for? You even bang with me or you don't. And if you bang with me, then I bang with you all the way. No motive, no hate, no nothing. No jealousy,
Yeah,
no envy, no nothing.
I've been
That's why I
blatant
say,
brown
when,
around this mother sucker.
for sure, bro. You
Sometimes I
heard,
gotta turn into John Wick.
bro. I'll be ready to. I'll be ready to, bro. I'll be ready to, bro. But you know why I don't, bro? Because it's deeper ties than that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper ties than that. Like, you gotta really know, man. Listen, bro. We gonna keep it about the dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even going. We ain't gonna get that too much energy, bro. Because that's what a lot of people be wanting, and I don't pay it no mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay it no mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care what. Man, listen. Real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we gonna do. And you know what I'm saying? Watch when we, like Max said, watch when we do that thing. Watch how it be like, oh, word? Yeah, yeah. Watch.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. So CDC, you keep going, bro. You keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing.
Yes, sir.
CDC be pushing me, bro. He be like, bro, why you ain't where the vlogs at? Mac hit me the other week, last weekend. He was like, yo, this weekend it just passed. He said, yo, man, where the vlogs at? I mean, you should be doing this type of vlog, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's what brothers do.
Man, didn't we just drop a
That's
video
what brothers
together?
do. Huh?
Didn't we just drop a video together too?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yeah.
On your Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And it's on YouTube too.
Oh, it's on YouTube? I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yep, it's on YouTube.
You
I
gotta
need to
send me
tag
that thing so I can post it.
you. Yeah, I need to tag you. That's what I need to do. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tag.
yeah.
But yeah. We got a little
Yo,
health tip today going on. Come on, man. You know, I'm
yeah.
trying to spread the arsenal of content being put out there. You know what I mean?
And bro, I got so much to give, bro. I got
Yeah,
so much to give.
we gonna do it, man.
I got
We
so
gonna
much to give.
we gonna build that traffic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For sure.
yes, sir.
Look, let me tell you something, man. When you turn the other cheek, when you turn the other cheek, you know what I'm saying, and you don't hold on to negativity, bro. You know how much God blesses us, man. You know what I'm
honest.
saying?
Mhm.
He blesses us, man, because we ain't around foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I don't have nothing to prove to no one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't
I
care.
can see
Like I
CDC doing yard tours.
yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Hey, but he gonna put a disclaimer on that mother sucker after the
For
last
now on.
experiences though.
For now on.
Oh man, when he took some pictures with his uncle.
man,
you
man,
gotta sign a disclaimer.
man, got ate up.
Yo, I was the first one he sent that video to, bro. I was dying. He showed me
Bro,
the ripped up shirt. I said, yo, this guy is a fool. He talking about mangy mutt bit me, Doro.
man, I might not have said that exactly, but it was it was around there.
You probably
That
said
he,
derail. I don't know, man.
man, not my day.
Not your day. Hey, Tony, that's real. Yo, you take care of your dogs, people. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, man. He know exactly what we talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, because it I don't know, man. I guess you said it best, man. It's smoke and mirrors because on one uh in one ear you hear we doing this for the health of the dogs, we doing this for the
Mm-hmm.
dogs and the dogs. But the way you put out content,
Mm-hmm.
it don't seem like it's for the dogs. It seems
Mm-mm.
like it's for a goal.
Yeah,
Yep.
or a
Yep.
message to be put out there. Yeah, you're right.
And
Yeah.
your missions keep switching up.
Hmm.
Agenda. Let's not forget agenda.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
agenda keeps switching.
Yeah. Yeah. Agenda. You got a certain agenda that you're trying to push or a certain narrative that you're trying to push. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it's about. I was getting to that, Yella, for sure. I got you, bro. You know what I mean? You got up there aggressive. Appreciate that, GR. No, I'm just playing with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yella got pups for sale. 2 pups right now. America Pit Bull Terrier puppies. ADBA registered. He can get it to you by transport. All you got to do is either hit Yella1 on Instagram or go under his comments and hit him for his email. That's what you got to do. Doro sent you. Tell him Doro sent you. Get 20% off. You know what I mean? Easy. Y'all should let me do commercials for y'all, man. CDC sad about that Ariana Grande shirt.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
GR talking shit.
We gonna okay, okay. I got you, Gr. I got you. I got you. He must have hit that E&J tonight. Now you feeling himself. Okay. You feeling yourself off the E&J? Okay.
Off the
All right,
gym.
Chris. Okay. He didn't mix light and
Oh,
dark. Now you feeling himself.
oh my gosh, bro. Yo, Tony said they in their heads they
My
doing
Ariana
reaction
Grande shirt.
videos.
Hey Tony, you'll be surprised, bro. Like who really watches? Like if you could pull the curtain back and look at every view, you'll be
Yeah,
surprised who looks at like all our
yeah,
content and stuff like that. I'm sure
for
it's
real,
people we
for
wouldn't
sure.
even imagine.
You be having haters in your show, bro. Like they'll listen. Like you know what I'm saying? They'll
Yeah.
listen and then like be like and then go on their channel and then they'll respond. You know what I'm saying? In the video, they walking their dogs or whatever it is out in the yard, then they respond. And you be like, damn, I wasn't even talking about you, Holmes. Like, why you want beef with me so much?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it for the most part, it be attention though, man. People be needing attention. That's what it be about, man.
That's a fact.
I'm saying,
I got a Carhartt shirt on. I don't even got no Ariana Grande shirt on.
you got a Chrome Heart shirt on.
Carhartt. I ain't
Nigga,
there yet. We
really?
gonna get
Oh,
Do
I
you
was about to
know?
say,
Do you
nigga,
even
really
know what he
getting money.
referencing to though? Do you get the? Do you get the joke? The area?
yeah, I get it, Mac. I get it. You making it worse. I get it. I,
Okay.
all right. All right.
Hey,
We troll
this
each
shit
Cool.
other,
crazy.
man, because we
Hey, shit
brothers.
crazy, man. I don't need y'all. Do y'all watch TV?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
That shit crazy.
No,
we
I
didn't
watch
change.
TV.
We didn't change the talk of the show, bro.
Man,
So
It's all good though. Y'all know I don't mind. Y'all know I don't mind.
blame the PTR.
CDC was on the porch giving a serious PSA about that dog bite.
And what? For real. I'm helping y'all. I get attacked again. I'm suing the draws off something. Somebody gonna be out of a lot of money. I get attacked again. I'm Charleston White with it. Somebody going to jail or I'm getting paid.
For sure.
Yeah, it's over with.
Thanks, Doro, for the plug. Anytime, brother. You know how we do.
In the heat of the
You know
night.
how, yo, you know how we do, bro.
In the heat of the night.
Who said that? Who said in the heat of the night, bro?
Oh, yellow.
Huh?
Yellow comment.
Oh, I do be binge watching in the heat of the night.
damn.
Yo, that's the show, man. Especially the Jones with Virgil, man. I ain't even gonna hold
Bro,
you.
if you don't watch uh Power or some a new series, why did you watch it in the heat of the night?
Nah, I can't
Yo,
watch that shit.
come on, bro. That's classic, bro. I got trouble wall to
Oh,
wall. That's the show,
damn.
bro.
He love that song.
Come on, man. Hey, GR said, GR said your haters are your biggest fan. Yo, they are fans, bro. They are fans, for real, for real.
Until shit
What
get weird, man.
what
Fuck.
Nas say? You love my style. For real. You know what I mean? I do be binge watching the heat of the night. Yes, sir. Classic. Real classic, bro. Real classic. Hey man, I need a favor from y'all, bro. I need a real favor. CDC, where you at, bro?
I'm right here. What's up?
Mac, where you at, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
I need y'all to walk it out for me, bro. Come on, walk it out for me. Hey, bounce, bounce. Hey, yeah. That walk it out, man. You know what I'm saying? That right there. Tell me GTA San Andreas wasn't at work when that came out, man.
I'm too young. I ain't never play it.
What?
Yeah, I ain't never play it.
That's a shame. That's a shame, man.
Man, you missed out, man. Damn. I
That's a
beat that shit.
shame, bro. That was the work right there, bro. That was that work
I
for
believe you.
sure. GR got pups on the ground too right now, right? Right, GR. You sold them all. If you still here, you sold them all. Tony about to have rabbits on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna plug everybody. Hey, I think AQ got pups. You know what I mean?
Man, y'all breeding nature. Y'all doing some breeding.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. The responsible way, though. You know what I'm saying? Not the weirdo way. The responsible way. That's what it's about, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
but I'm kind of
Hey,
like
man.
confused
Yeah.
though.
What you talking about?
as far as breeding.
Mm-hmm. Talk
Um,
about it.
like uh, when you're in the bully community,
Uh-huh.
if you breed uh, something that's the standard calls for,
Mm-hmm.
and you have some well-known dogs in your lineage, then
Mm-hmm.
you pretty much on the good side of the game. You can rub your elbows with a lot of people. You know you can get out there and make some things happen for you. So
Right.
to me that makes sense. So when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
other breeds,
Mm-hmm.
what are you breeding for? Who are you breeding for, rather? Because it sounds like you just like I hope somebody come and get these jokes instead of having a certain market.
Oh, you talking about the bully community? Or
I
you talking
get
about
the
me?
bully community. You see what I'm saying? I get it. I know what's going on. I get why they breed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's easier, the fluffies and all the new shit, because um that it they're all circulate money with, you know what I'm saying, within that community. So in the pit bull community, I never
Mm-hmm.
hear other breeders participating like the bully community. So I'm like, who are you breeding for? In the German Shepherd
So
community, I know who they breeding for, because you know what I'm saying.
the dog got a purpose. I see
Yeah,
what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. See, the thing is, it's like with the bully community, bro, it's so many of them, and it's so many different now with the ABKC and so much. It's so many different variations of that dog now. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. That Tony was telling me about which I was telling me about that one show. The what's those dogs now? They said they want the ABKC to have them now. What's that? The pit bull monsters or something?
yeah, yeah, pit monster.
That's crazy to me, bro. Because a lot of bully breeders that I follow was talking about getting out the game. Man, I'm about to retire. I did retire, man. After this, my program done. I'm like, what?
Right, and that's
Because of that?
because, well, it's because I think personally it's because when you start a program, um,
Mm-hmm.
you in. So when they move on, you know what I'm saying, you already in the end. You don't want to move on with the people.
Okay, so this is the thing where I'm coming from, right? When you think about, okay, think about the American Pit Bull Terrier in its heyday. Okay, now, vibe with me for a minute. I'm from Philly. Okay, when I was growing up, it was pit bulls, German shepherds, and occasionally Rottweilers and Canine Corsos in the hood. All right. Now,
Hmm.
pit bulls started to fade off some around what 9-5. You know what I'm saying? Because Martin and what's the movie? Nino Brown, New Jack City. Had the Roddies in there. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now people is was high on the rods. Like, oh my God, that's a beautiful dog, right? So
Hmm.
you start to see the pit kind of fall off some, and then because like 9-5, 9-6, 9-7, right? 9-8, 9-9, 2000, Cane Corsos was in the hood, Rottweilers was in the hood, German Shepherds and Pits was still in the hood, but it was more so the Connies and Rottweilers in Philly. Now I'm not speaking for everywhere. Do not, hey Duro, what you mean, man? Because the Bichon and the Chihuahua was around. No, I'm just saying what I saw. Okay, this is just what I saw. Okay, now I started to see in the 2000s. We started to see the more blocky pit bulls, American bullies. Right, we started to see those big heads. We started to see more chests. We started to see, what I'm saying, like that different body, that boned up body, right? So, like DMX video, I think that was What's My Name? Like that song. Like I think he had some more boned up pits in that video, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like now you go back to when his 9'8", he had the little smaller pit bulls in there. So what I'm saying is that the dog game changes, right? But it's always going to be people that love what they love. Okay, so the reason why I don't understand why people want to follow the trends and follow other people is because if you love the first American bully, I'm sure it's someone else that loves the first American bully, right? If you love the ones like Hawk, I'm sure it's going to be people that love that dog. If you love the show ones, I'm sure it's people that love that dog, right? And then it was different breed. It was the classic. It was the XL. It was the extreme. It's the pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's all of that going on as well. So, it if you like those different dogs, you know what I'm saying? What the pockets had, like the less neck, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they were more like closer, to the American Staffordshire, no, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, right? They was closer to that breed. So I mean, it was like it was like we started to see that happen, right? And now is the show dogs was big and fat. You know what I'm saying? They was muscled up, but they was bigger. And now we got these pit monsters. You know what I'm saying that they call it, and then now you guys are saying that ABKC want them to be the new XL, which I don't understand why people's really willing to throw their stuff away because of that change. Because it's still people that like the show. One, I mean, if they're not showing it no more, okay, that's cool. But it's still people that like that dog. Like it's still people that love the classic. It's still people that love that working American bully. So it's still a
Yeah, but
market
this
for that.
this is a working business, and it's a train. The train is
Mm-hmm.
still on the tracks and it is still moving. And just
Mm-hmm.
because you love Bane, right?
Yeah.
And you can love Bane and love everything about those style of dogs. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to be on the moving train, you need to. I'm gonna throw some dogs out there that maybe people don't know about, but if you do research, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a Miss
Okay.
Piggy who's big in the bully world. The female dog looks like a male dog, and she
Mm-hmm.
wins every show she goes to. Um, and then you got the world. I mean, not the world, but the latest champion from um from the last that was Jax. So if you got the money to go get a Miss Piggy
Mm-hmm.
and you get
Mm-hmm.
something from Jack, right? And you make
Mm-hmm.
dogs with those two dogs, you sold out before you put it on the internet because of word of mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and now you in the show game, and now you rubbing shoulders. So if you want business, even though you got Bane at home,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to do business with that moving train, then that's what you need to do. Even if you got a shorty bull, it's not about the like they liked it those dogs. It's about you having the best dog because the train is still moving. So yeah, you can like those dogs, but now you need to bring the best of dogs, and you need to be touching the dogs that everybody talking about. because they
Okay,
real
I
big
see
on the
what you're
who's and
saying.
who's and knows and knows.
See, I see what you're saying, but the 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 reason why I don't feel that way is because what I just said, right? The American Pit
Mm-hmm.
Bull Terrier was at its high in the 90s, right? The 80s, 90s, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then it kind of faded. But you had enthusiasts, like we got one that's on our panel in Yellow, you know what I'm saying, who love that breed, who preserve that breed, right? And then you have it, you still have big fans of the dog, right? And because the American Bully came, was supposed to be stronger, was supposed to be bigger, right? It didn't
Right.
stop the American Pit Bull from still being the American Pit Bull Terrier.
It didn't stop it, but you can't demand the same numbers. You
We
can't.
ain't worried about the number.
You wouldn't.
We
But
ain't worried
business
about
is.
the, no. Listen to me. Listen to me. We ain't worried about the number. The reason why we ain't worried about the number, those people worry about the number because those was the people that want to be down. Those are the people that gotta feel like they up on something. But what you have is what you have. What you love is what you love. Okay? And there's always gonna be a market for what you love. Always. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that people is going to believe me, bro. People is going to be like, "Yo, what happened to those? What happened to those American bullies that wasn't so big? It wasn't so fat? What happened to those? What happened to the ones that was muscled up, that was boned up, that had all the muscle? Where's those dogs at? People gonna want that dog. People
I
still gonna want
get
that
it,
dog.
man. I get it, but it's a whole uh what registry behind this thing, and they are the driving
I get it,
force.
but that's what I'm saying. Why let that registry stop you when you already have papers? Most of the
That's what
other registries going to accept ABKC papers when you transfer your dogs over. You know what I'm saying? So if the ABKC is not rocking with that dog no more, why therefore am I going to scrap my whole thing because of them when I can take my stuff over to UKC?
you
Or I
can,
could
but the thing is popularity.
I
It's
feel
always
you.
been popularity. Everybody wants to be, the big dog.
Right.
So that's why they go along with the program. You either go along with the program or you quit,
Mm,
and you do
yeah.
your own
I,
little thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. In that case, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I do. Hey Tony, but we wasn't talking about the show ring though, bro. We was talking about just like the market for like the American bully. Like he was saying like, you know what I'm saying, like the
Yeah, yeah. No, he right though. They gonna treat
no, I ain't
them
say he was
old
wrong,
dogs
but what
like
you said that
aliens.
you was saying that the dogs that of the old, you were saying those American bullies, you were saying who would be the market for them. That's what you were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You weren't really speaking of the like the show ring.
No, no.
They call them reindeers now. That's crazy to
Yeah,
me, bro.
they talk mad shit, man.
Yeah, because of the like the classic got that it don't have as much bone. So it's more terrier. It's more on the terrier side. So I could see why they would call that
Well,
the
you got
reindeers.
the
And
best way
that's
I can describe it, man. You got people on the train that's going against people that's happy with what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying,
mm-hmm,
and the people that's on the train,
mm-hmm.
like, hey, you guys need to fucking get on this train and fucking leave them dogs behind.
Yeah, but but that's the thing, because what happens when those dogs fall off?
They health, they
Like
ain't
what
worth a
happened?
damn.
We seen that already, right? We seen that already. We seen everybody try to think they had a dog like the Hawk, and that didn't work,
Yep.
right? Okay,
Now they want a
that
dog
didn't
that can't
work.
even
That fell
walk
off,
around the show ring, bro. The dogs can't walk around the
right?
show ring without putting an ice pack on his back.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, now it's like, bro, like I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I really don't. Hey, CDC, you still up here, bro?
Yeah. I was about to kind of chime in a little bit, but
What you think, bro?
uh, well, I was gonna say some show rings, some like federations like SABS, for example, South African Bull
Hmm.
Breeders Society, they they do like conditioning, like not a conditioning test, but it's
Hmm.
a slight test to make sure the dog is in shape or that the dog doesn't tire easily. They have it run around the ring,
Hmm.
do cuts and whatnot to make sure that the dog's rear is intact and make sure it's not like kind of crippled or disabled somewhat, or it
In
has
other
a
words,
deformed
Hmm.
don't
hand
bring that
structure.
bullshit in here.
Yeah, and they make sure that the dogs, if the dog is too overweight, it's disqualified. It can't show. So they do a lot of different tests. They do a small temperament test to make sure the dog isn't skittish or weary of the judge whenever it comes up and touches the dog or just looks at the dog. But there's
Right.
some federations that like really are serious about this when they do the shows. That's why I kind of some people when they get to slandering, oh yeah, you show breeders, bro. Have you read a standard? Have you read what they? Have you seen a show? Have you seen what they
Hmm.
do at the show? That's important. A lot of people, you'd be surprised. A lot of people that say that, but don't watch the
Never
shows or
been
go
to a
to.
show. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because ain't never been to no show. He didn't.
Who is mm-hmm?
Mm, hmm.
Oh, the mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah. He ain't never been to no show.
yeah.
Because they probably would kick him out at the gate.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, people be blaming it on politics, man. But shit, I got right up in there with the politics. I don't care nothing about politics. I came to do what I do. And if you come to do what it do, you know what I'm saying? The politics ain't always relevant.
Right. I agree, man. I agree. I think it'll still be a market for them. Everybody not going to conform. The eyes on the Brazilian pit monster looks down syndrome is to me. It
That's
do,
that
man.
big.
It's weird.
That's that big head. Some of them American bulldogs look like that.
Yeah.
It's that big cranium. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit gonna get out of hand because Samba is the only person that know how to control that shit. So when that shit get in everybody's hand, man, there's gonna be some retarded looking dogs.
Samba. Who is that?
She responsible for that shit.
Got you. Okay. Got you.
She need to go to hell with that.
I'm saying
Man,
the thing is, they was coming at her with the nah, you need to keep that shit over there, right?
Right.
After after they found out how much money this lady's making, they like, well,
See, that's the part that
let's
pisses me
have a
off,
talk
bro.
about
Because
it.
it's always about the money and never about the dogs, bro. Now we gonna see
It's
how
all about
long
the
these pit
money.
monsters live for. Last. We gonna see how much they live for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna see. Like, what's gonna be the average lifespan of these dogs? Are they really healthy?
I think yeah, man, I think they done the homework. I think they ain't bringing nothing bad to the table,
We gonna see.
but it's
Time will
just
settle.
the money part. Like, how you gonna be like, nah, and then find out what her numbers is and double back on that thing.
Hey man.
Cause she
I
ain't
don't
lying.
know.
They tell you what it was in the paperwork. They say we put the pit bull with the oldies and shit like that.
GR said Down syndrome dogs is crazy. For real, bro. But he not lying though. Tony not lying though. Them Jones look weird, bro. He not lying at all. Hey, so let me ask you guys something. Let me ask y'all something, man.
I'm listening.
What do
I'm
y'all
waiting.
think? No, my fault. What do y'all think is going to happen between? And I'm not just talking about the American Bully. I'm talking about dog breeds in general. In the next 10 to 15 years, where do you think dogs will be?
Oh man.
Mm,
Like, I'm talking standards. I'm talking everything. I'm talking about breeders. I'm think. Where do you think the dog business will be 10 to 15 years?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of growing informative shows. I think some people, I ain't gonna say everybody. There's a lot of people still out here getting played, but a lot of people waking up. A lot of people were seeing the realness of it, as far as just what to look for and what to ask for and what they want. And then some of these channels are pushing the working thing. That working style of dogs. Some people, a lot more people are getting into the working dogs protection training, bike training, stuff like that. They're getting more into it. And some people are going to
Hmm.
more shows and stuff and participating also. So it's a lot of different things. I don't want to say it'll be balanced, but I think there will be kind of a reset on all of these cross breeds and whatnot. Like the ones that have made it and have stamped themselves, that I think they'll still be there. But the ones that still trying, they just throwing anything. They throwing a German Shepherd from down the street in there. They throwing a shelter bully. This dude, this dude, and they throwing a shelter bully in there. Like those people are gonna get washed out. I think they're gonna be like, yeah, this is not going anywhere, and I'm creating mutt. Like I'm creating unhealthy dogs. You know, I think they'll start to wash out.
Purebreds
Yeah,
only.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to say purebreds only, but it'll be more um crossbreeds that make sense instead of everything just willy nilly. I think it'll be a reset on all these just anything and anything.
I
And
think
that's
so too.
yeah, it's not something that's gonna last. I think.
I because I'm seeing consumers now be like, if the dog ain't got papers, I don't want it.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Money gone.
I'm seeing them say that because I'm seeing people like on Lancaster Puppy saying that people's charging them $4,000 for a certain amount of dogs, and people is not giving them paperwork, and they taking it as the business is not correct. So now people, our channels is doing something because now people is paying attention. They hearing what they need to hear and they seeing what they need to see. So it's gonna be hard to fake in front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
man.
hard to be like,
It ain't
hey,
really nothing like a breeder that got a couple dogs that specialize in them dogs and been breeding. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying?
mm-hmm.
When you can get out of control, man. You got too many dogs, man. Things get out of control. Puppies get nasty. Shit gets stinking.
Yeah, I agree, man. CDC said it better. Like he said it best, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That other thing is it's gonna fade out because it's gonna get harder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get harder to be somebody and where the game is headed right now. You know what I'm saying? People's getting smarter business wise. You know,
Yeah.
consumers is getting smarter. They asking the right questions now. You know, they like Max said, they want the health certificate. They want, you know what I'm saying? They want the x-rays. You know what I'm saying? They want to know that the mom lose one puppy. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's going on, and they want to know how did it happen.
Might ask too
You know what I
many
mean?
questions.
Yo, here go GR talking about purebreds or band dogs.
Man, that fireball got him going.
Hey, this might be anecdotal, but I ain't know
Right
nothing
into the
about that shit
fireball. Now he
growing up,
going
man.
crazy. Man,
Shit.
but
Hold on,
no,
what you
GR,
say?
I was not saying, I don't know if I cut anybody off. My bad if I did. Um, GR, I was saying just like there's people that really are getting more interested in like their protection training and whatnot. Like they're buying dogs and then they're going and training, they're getting their dogs trained and being there with them and whatnot. I'm seeing more of that, and I'm seeing more people getting involved in the shows like with the AKC and doing the events and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. But no, protection dogs is expensive. Um, but yeah, he cutting up off that fireball with the purebred and the band dogs. He either took a fireball to the
But that was the thing growing up in the 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's why I was saying I thought maybe it was anecdotal, because around my way, that's all we wanted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you get your shit get caught in mud.
When did it become cool to have mutts, though? I'm just wondering. Now that we're talking about like the band dog, when did it become cool to have that?
Mm-hmm. I think somewhere along somebody showed that they how they get down,
Mm-hmm.
and it came favorable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know,
CDC, you know, bro.
because they the
CDC,
ones get down, man. You know,
CDC, drunk.
purebreds. You talking about family dogs?
how am I drunk?
It's the mutts that
I
be in the
said,
shelter.
Yeah, them mutts. He
yeah.
tired of seeing these mutts. Man, we got a band dog with no purpose. He gonna look at you and he gonna look at somebody that's behind the fence. But
Here
he ain't gonna.
we
He
go.
might bite him, but he might not. It might not be out of defensiveness. It might just be because he wanted to bite somebody.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
it
they
just
be
like it's
ugly,
just
man.
yeah,
It
it's
be
stuff
hard to
like
make a pretty band dog, man. I think I don't know.
that. And even if he is a little mangy and ugly, like it's still it's like if he doing a job, okay, I'm cool with it. Because a band dog is supposed to be a dog with a distinct precise job, hunting, guarding, being a patrol or protection dog. But then again, there's breeds for this out here, and there's breeders out here for that. I hate when people say, "Oh, there's no breeders out here for that's doing that have these typical type of dogs." You gotta know who to call and where to find them.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of that though. I don't understand it, but it's in a time where some people like to make excuses for their BS. Also, oh no, I'm doing this because ain't no more of this. The American people. This an example. So yellow one, don't jump through the screen or nothing. But like somebody has said, American Pit Bull Terrier is watered down. Like okay, but then you just went. So you just made something one generation now. It's better than all the American Pit Bull Terriers out here because you said it is. I guess, but I don't think so. But you know, I don't breed. I don't got no dogs, and I don't breed dogs. So I don't know nothing.
Bro, stop saying that, bro. Whatever clown said that to you, let that clown drown, bro. Let the clown drown, bro.
I'm being funny, bro. I'm just
I
being
know,
funny.
I know, I know,
I
I
like to
know,
put that out there.
I know. But the clown, the shoes ain't clean on the clown. So you know what I mean. like I said, I can't argue with nobody that was in the slow class. I can't argue with nobody whose shoes ain't clean, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So I definitely understand what you're saying, bro. I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I just want I wonder when did it become cool for the mutts um to be
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
yeah. Go ahead.
Be
Like,
glorified.
it's
Me
a
either.
Mac said it
Yeah.
himself though.
I don't know.
Mac said it is the best though. Like everybody, everybody want to be big dog. Everybody want to be on. Lee Robinson and David Ishii, they kind of like
Hmm.
put on with that with the band dogs. And it's been around before
Hmm.
that, but like they really made it. I want to say almost mainstream when they was doing it. A lot of
Yeah.
people got inspired by that. Oh, I want to create my own thing too. Everybody see monkey do. Somebody got it. I want something kind of like it, or my own image, but I want something like it. And I
Mm.
want Lee Robinson's followers or David Ishii's notoriety and knowledge. But this is stuff that they've studied, did themselves, worked hard for, and whatnot. But then we got people, like I said, getting dogs from around the corner and just slapping them together. Ain't studying temperaments, genetics, or anything like that.
I mean, it got to be a throwaway dog, don't it? Because to be honest, I don't want to see my motherfucking dog get hurt on no hogs and shit.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
but also
Okay.
with
One second.
promotion.
One second.
Go
One
ahead, go
second,
ahead.
CDC. One second. Remember what you gonna say, my brother. One
Okay.
second. Matt, I'm glad that you said that for this reason. And the reason why I'm glad that you said that is I'm glad you said that because we all over here, we love our dogs. We take care of our dogs. We see you on your page sleeping with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We see you take care of the dogs. You talk about the level of care of your dogs, and that's important to you, right?
Mhm.
The thing is if our love for our dogs make you feel like uncomfortable or it makes you feel like we ain't men, you crazy. You crazy.
Facts.
Because real men love animals. And what you just said just showed your love for your dogs, bro. And it ain't nothing wrong with loving your dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing
That's
wrong with loving your dog. What's wrong with loving your dog? DMX said, I will be living high off the hog, and I never gave a but much for my dog. That's the only I hit off with my last. Just another lure headed nowhere fast. Yo, what? When did it come cool not to love your dog, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what? We love our dogs, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make you soft. That don't make you a nut. That don't make you a weirdo, bro. That make you a person that care about your animals, bro. And don't let nobody persuade you from that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, CDC.
mm, mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Um, yeah. So I mean, Mac, when it comes to hog hunting, it just all depends on what you promoting and saying your dogs are. You saying they're the ultimate catch dog, but haven't done any testing on them, or at least the parents, then it's hard to really put that out there. I feel like that's almost misinformation. Same with like if you're saying they're like a protection dog with high drive, like you just saying really even just like all their high drive dog that'll do whatever. We don't know that though. That drive determines on where it's pointed at. If it's just a chase, if it's just a smaller thing, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Drive can be turned around once something gets to fighting back, or if it stops running. So that's not really a good sell point. But it's all about your sell point, what you're promoting your dogs as, what you believe they are, and what they truly are, and how you putting them to the public.
Right.
And that's what makes a true band dog, I feel like, or a crossbred dog. If you have that purpose and you really have tested your dogs hard for it and promoting it as that, then I feel like that's you can do it. Like that's what it is. It is what you're saying it is because you've done the work and the testing. But not everybody does that. They just say, "Oh, we got band dogs," and then now band dogs has become like a household name as far as oh, it'll sell because it's just a band dog. Okay, it's a band dog. What we doing with it? What's the
Nothing.
purpose of it?
Yeah, I
What's the
get,
breeds in it?
It
Why were
ain't
they in
none.
I get that, I get that. But you
Who
know what I'm
knows what's
saying?
in
If
it?
we going in the
It's
woods,
hamster, squirrel. It's
Yeah,
everything in it.
yeah.
we going in the woods though, and goddamn, and I come back and I say, damn, we lost old Yeller today. And then here I go, I'm out in the woods again tomorrow. To me, that's a throwaway because ain't no way I'm going to do that on sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it ain't survival.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't real survival. This ain't goddamn, when the president hit the button,
Mm-hmm.
every man for himself. So I get that. So I was just saying it has to be some level of throwaway.
Wait, expound on that for me. When you mean like as far as like culling, and when I say culling, I don't mean killing the dog, but like rehoming or taking giving it to a pet home. Is that what you mean by throwaway?
Nah, you can't uh expect just like the motherfucking army, and you can't expect everybody to come back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
all love each other. We all, but everybody might not make it back. So you got to have some level of toughness, some level of, you know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah,
I
no, you
can't take my dog that I feed every day and put him in danger like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like you got to have that's a
I
different
feel you.
level.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Some people be like, "Hey, if he don't make it back home, he don't make it back home. He wasn't supposed to be a part of the program." That's how some people look at it. Like especially these hunters. Yeah, if he don't make it back because he couldn't perform, then he wasn't meant to be a part of the program. Some people go to
Yeah.
that extreme, but then it's levels to it. Some people, okay, he held on and got hit a few times, but he still held on. He's worthy of being here. Still, that's how some people look at it. So it's definitely different levels to it.
There's different levels. And I
Yeah.
respect the people that do what they do with it.
Hmm.
Uh, you know what I'm saying? But I ever do it? Nah. I'm like Mac, nah. But you know what I'm saying? You know, what people do is what people do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't look down on it or anything. You know what I mean? Hey Biz, man, I'm gonna get that out of here, bro. Only because we ain't banging. You know what I'm saying? I know what you mean, though, gang. I know what you mean, but you know what I'm saying? There's certain things, bro. We gotta be mindful on the internet, gang. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up, though. I know what's up. I mean, but I can't do that because of, what I mean? Next thing you know, it'll be some other stuff. You know what I mean? Because we gotta be mindful, man.
Hey,
You know what I
Chris
mean?
got a point though, GR.
What?
He do got a point though.
What?
That's a good point
What?
about the exotics.
Well, yeah, exotics is
That's a good
trash,
thing.
bro. Like, what? I don't even see why people breeding those for. Like, for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey, CDC, man. No, I can't say who we was watching. Remember we was watching somebody though, and they had one of those dogs, and when it walked, it looked like it was swimming.
Trying to think.
Man,
Uh, yeah, yeah,
I'm I'm gonna text your phone, bro. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or you
yeah.
don't
I'm
know what
pretty
I'm
sure I
talking
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
all right, yeah, all right, yeah. Let me on, bro. Gr, you got to click the link, bro.
yeah, some of them dogs, man, you look at them and feel sad for life for them jokers. Like, man, they gotta live like that.
Hmm. You got to click that link I sent to your phone, Gr. It's all good, bitch. Ain't nothing, cuz. You know what's going on. I know what's going on. But that's at the same time, bro. You gotta understand, man. We need to get all those weak dogs up out of here, though.
You get them all up out of here.
That's what we need to do, bro. That's what we
What
need to
Rain,
do. We need to get those.
what Rain
We need to
say?
get those dogs out of
What Rain say? If it was up to me, you wouldn't have no dogs.
here. Shout out the rain, man.
Shout out to Rain.
Shout out the rain, man. For real,
Shout,
good brother.
yeah, tell some people that if it
Gr,
was
I
up to
sent
me,
it to
you
your
wouldn't
phone
have.
again, bro.
Man, Gr, come on, man. That tequila.
He was doing like last minute school shopping for his son though. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, he probably running around trying to get settled, trying to get on.
Thought it was that
But yeah,
tequila.
man, yo, can we do a part two to this, man? Because I ain't really get a chance to really. We kind of got off track,
Yeah, yeah, we do a
and
part two.
we ain't get a chance to really cook on. We're gonna do a part two of this for Canine Chronicles because this is a good topic, man. And we barely got to cook on it because we got distracted. But I don't mind.
No,
You know what I mean, it's all good. It's all good,
In the
bro.
neighborhood.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Would y'all ever make a band, dog?
A band dog.
mm,
I can't even tell you what people qualify my dog as, man.
I don't know. It just depends on where I'm at with the Borbles, and then uh, once I get a Neo, just depending on that, then I wouldn't probably crossbreed them two. That just
Mm,
create a real large dog. Like I've seen the breeding done. That creates a big, 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 massive dog. I don't know. I probably would do one, just that Neapolitan to the American Pit Bull Terrier.
right.
And I don't know if you could consider this a band dog. I think I told you, Duro, but the Neapolitan to the Canine Corso. I like how that looks. I definitely probably do that as well. But other than that,
Mm.
nah, nothing else.
Hey,
I
bro.
think some people probably consider me having a bad dog because my dogs don't weigh 40 to 60 pounds
Huh? How you figure though? CDC. I took the auto tune off for you, bro.
because of the
Man,
standard.
it was up to you if you wanted to keep rapping.
I was doing it. You know why? But you know what I'm saying? Like I took it off for you.
For sure. I appreciate it.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat, man. The
Yeah,
biggest troll, Doro.
consistently. Bro, what's funny?
Ow!
What is funny? Like, what's funny? This
Yeah, you know what's funny, bro. What you just say, man?
bro, you said Duro the biggest troll, and I said consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like you consistently the biggest troll. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm about to get
Bro,
up
Damn.
off.
you the one that did that,
I'm about to get
bro.
up off of here.
You the one that did that, man. What is wrong with you,
I
bro?
did what? I ain't did nothing, bro. I just said
You the one that talk.
consistently. You consistently the biggest troll, man.
Am I?
Yeah.
So you saying you're not a troll?
The people don't know that. Only you.
Yo, you know Tony though, bro.
Man,
That you
Tony
the
be
biggest
up.
troll.
Yeah.
He be up from sun up to sundown with it, cuz. Salute.
That you the biggest
Yeah.
troll.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
What you really talking about?
Bro, I'm talking.
yeah.
Yeah, Mac, I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna get at you.
He's doing that. Yo, this is thing about you, bro.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the
This is
chat.
thing about
Tony, salute, baby. Appreciate your support always, bro. GR,
Mike check.
I got something for you. Yella, if you still in here, salute, brother. Um,
bro. Bro, how
salute
you
to the
gonna
other
do an
brother.
outro? How you gonna do an outro on my show, bro?
Cause I'm about to
Man,
leave. What you mean?
What you leaving for, bro?
I'm out of here. Cause you trolling me, bro.
I'm not trolling, bro.
You trolling.
I'm not. I would never troll you, my brother.
Talking about some consistently.
I
Like I
didn't
was
say
saying,
that.
like I was being funny.
So you wasn't being funny?
No, I was being for real. But it's all right.
Okay.
It's okay. It's
My
okay.
apologies then.
It's all good.
My apologies then, man.
It's all good, bro.
Because
That's
in my mind, you
in my
know,
mind.
I was thinking, something else.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I'm about to
Okay.
hit the gym.
You about to hit the gym?
About to go lift all the weight in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I'm saying I'm gonna go ahead and end this, John. We did 2 hours anyway. Gr, you be on part two, bro. You gotta come on part two, bro. You gotta come on part two, man. Yo, this been a good show though, man. You know what I mean? Can we walk it out real quick, CDC? Can you walk it out with us?
Go ahead,
All
walk
right,
it
we
out.
got
Walk it out.
all right, we gotta walk it out. Come on, let's walk it out. Hey Tony, walk it out for us. Throw it up. Throw it up. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's a bad one right there, man. You know what I mean?
you.
That joint be hitting, bro. Tell me that joint don't make you one G walk. Tell me that
No,
joint
I
don't
do.
make you one
I
G
thought
walk.
about it.
For sure. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why
I
we gotta
definitely
walk
thought
it
about
out, man.
it.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Love, Tony. Love to everybody's in the chat, man.
for sure.
Love
Yeah.
Tony. Love GR. Yella. I mean, who else, man? AQ, Big Biz. Dollars World. I know you said your computer was packed up, so I know you listening, bro. Uh, Bloodthirst. Shout out to you, bro. Um, yeah. AQ was early, bro. That was love, bro. You know what I mean? But I
Hey
appreciate
y'all.
y'all.
Hey, my birthday gonna be next
Yeah.
month. September. I'm a Virgo. Yo, follow Nail Mac. Let me get a little subscribe because next month, birthday month,
Hey.
and it's just going
Hey.
up from there. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Hey.
So we gonna
Can we
all
walk it out one more
party.
time?
Yes,
Can we walk
indeed.
it out one more time?
Yeah,
All right,
go
let's
ahead.
walk it out one more time. All right, let's walk it out one more time. Y'all gotta walk it out with me now. Come on. Hey. Hey.
Hey. Mm, mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So shout out to Mac for his birthday, bro. We gonna go over there. We gonna have a party. You know what I mean? We gonna celebrate.
Oh,
You
Mac, it's your birthday.
know what I'm saying? We gonna get that channel popping. We gonna get it popping, bro. We gonna get it popping. We gonna get all our channels popping. You know what I mean? We support. We gonna read. We gonna read. You know what? We ain't gonna say too much because other people gonna be trying to do it. But
They still
y'all
watching.
know what's up, man. This has been Canine Chronicles. Canine Chronicles is where we dissect and we reflect and we go back and we give different opinions and different views that we don't do on Doro Lounge. Doro Lounge is more like barbershop talk. And I love Doro Lounge, it's my baby, but it's more so a segment where, we bounce off each other. No homo. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. But our views, our different opinions, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they get heated in older episodes, you guys can see, but it's never personal. It never goes nowhere amongst anything because that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? Tony said happy birthday, Mac.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mac.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Early.
Yeah, for sure, man. We didn't walk it out for you, Mac. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna walk it out for you again.
I said
You know what I'm saying?
one more time for the culture.
One more time. We're gonna walk it out one more time for the culture. All
For
right,
the
come on,
culture.
man. I think people love it when we walk it out, bro. Let's walk it out. Come on, let's go. Hey, hey, throw it up, throw it up. Yeah.
Channel, walking it out.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
part, bro. I had to bring that to the. I'm like, yo, come on, man. What can I bring that's gonna be different, man? I had to bring it. I say, yo, you know what? We gonna walk it out to that, bro. That's gonna be appealing when people catch on to that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what we gonna do, bro. But I'll see y'all next episode, man. We probably do Doro Lounge and then we probably do Canine Chronicles after that. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure out when we could do part two. But I definitely want to do part two for the simple fact that we didn't really get a chance to talk about everything that we had on our board. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come back, we're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Did it before, do it again. Right? All
Yeah.
right. Y'all be easy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all.
Peace.